Hello, everybody. Been a long time, I think. I'm not quite sure. It's been a while since I've done a driving vlog, though. But hey, let's chat. Figured we could do some chatting whenever I have to drive around. Think so? Yeah, I think I can do it. I have a ginormous spider crawling right by my arm. Okay. Anyways, shall we start? Oh, hold on. If this is bumpy, je suis très désolé. But I'm driving a stick, okay, with one hand on a camera, one knee on the steering wheel. Joking, y'all. Joking. Kinda, sorta, maybe. But yeah. And it's dark at night. I'm sorry. I was supposed to get off of work about an hour and a half ago. Whoops. My bad. Sorry. But yes, I am driving with no hands. I'm sorry. But yeah. Anyways, and I hope you can hear me. The window is open, so that my spider buddy can enjoy crawling on my arm. And I hope you can see me. But anyways, I was supposed to get off of work about an hour ago. You know, all sorts of problems. You know, it's just funny. I walk into work and I see the entire place just completely, like, almost demolished. And I think to myself, uh-oh, I know who's here. The district manager, he's here. Yeah, that can only mean one thing. And, yeah. So, I go to the back. Yep, sure enough, there he is. And I told him, hey, how you doing? I knew you were here because, you know what, the store just does not get like this unless you are here. And so, chatted a bit. But anyways, yeah, he had a ton of things to change about the place. And, yeah, so anyways, I go ahead and I'm told, you know, y'all stay as late as you need to go in order to get some of these things done. And I'm like, oh, I just knew what was happening. I knew it was about to happen. So I had to stay a lot later. The max that I'm allowed to stay, max time frame. And what's funny is, it's like, you know, tomorrow was my day off. And he's like, oh yeah, and hey, come in bright and early tomorrow morning. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, I knew it. Because I knew this was going to happen because of the fact that tonight was going to be a long, late night. And I was hoping to be able to sleep late tomorrow. You know, get a little bit of sleep in. Because I probably would not be able to, you know, get to bed until probably, I don't know, maybe like 2 a.m. or something, I don't know. I was going to enjoy a night studying the Word and being with the Lord and everything, so that would have been a great night. I'm still going to do it. Hey. Oh well. But you know one thing that I've realized? All these months of me trying to get some sleep, you know, get myself to bed at a decent hour, it does not work out for me. So, yeah, I'm just gonna have to live off of like 3 hours of sleep every night. That's fine, right? Right, yeah. Okay, but anyways, you know what? I figured also I'll answer a question that I was asked. I think I can answer a few questions on these little, you know, vlog type things. Let's turn here. But you know, I'm only gonna answer one today. But I received a question, a rather simple one. You might receive it every now and then too. Somebody went ahead and they asked the question. How did they phrase it? is there anything biblical to, I don't know how he exactly phrased it, but is there anything biblical to condone worship on Sunday? You know, basically they were saying, show me in the Bible where it says that you are supposed to go to church on Sunday. You know? To that, I would say, of course there's something biblical that says to worship on Sunday. Every day is a day to worship God. Not just Saturday, not just Sunday. None of that. Every day. So, hey, there's a simple answer for that question. I know some people would ask me that, or ask you that, in an attempt to discredit the Word of God, or to discredit Christians and say, well, you know what, you're supposed to be going to church and worshiping on Saturday, so you are being a hypocrite. Because the Bible does not say to worship and go to church on Sunday. But the truth of the matter is, every day is a day to worship the Lord. Whether you go to church on a Saturday, whether you go to church on a Sunday, whether you go to church on a Monday, Tuesday, whenever, doesn't really matter, okay? What matters is the fact that you are assembling yourselves together as the Word of God says. Now, if you were to not go to church, then you'd be going against the Word of God, okay? But you also got to realize that the church is not a building. The church is the people. The word church itself means basically, I believe, called out ones. So tell me, what does that have to do with a building? So this whole, you don't actually go to church, you go to be with church. That's how it truly is. You go to assemble yourselves and fellowship with the church, because that's just the way it is. Okay? Hebrews 10:25 says, do not forsake the assembling of yourselves together, as the manner of some is. So, the important thing is to make sure that you do go to church. But in the realm of worship, you need to be worshiping God every single day. Alright? If you're not worshiping God every single day, what kind of a relationship do you have with God if you don't, spend time with the God every day and talk to God and, just fellowship with God and tell Him how much you love Him? What kind of a relationship would you have with your wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, if you only told them hello or I love you once, twice, maybe 3 times a week? You can go, buddy. Oh, I don't know if you can see. I think I covered up my thingamabobber camera. But yeah. Anyways, that answers that question, That was the same guy asked me another question, and it's a simple one, I guess, but I can't remember. Can you see me? Hello? It's dark. But I guess I can wait until next time. You can't see me. Just use your imagination. My mouth is moving and you can hear me, right? Oh, you can see me a little bit. I'm gonna have to set up something. Whoops. Put it in gear. Put it in gear, fella. Alright. But, yeah. Worship God every single day. That's what the Word of God says. Quit getting all argumentative and full of strife and all that contention and everything like that by arguing whether you need to go to church on a Saturday, which is the Sabbath day, or Sunday, because Jesus himself says that Sabbath was made for the man, not man for the Sabbath, which means we are not the Sabbath day's slave. The Sabbath day was meant to be a day of rest, and therefore, that's the important thing, that we actually do rest. Alright, well, I am at my destination. So can you see me? It's a little dark. Yes. Alright, but anyways, I guess Hello? You can't see me, so I will just have to say goodbye. Alright, have a great night, and I will see you guys again later. Bye. Let's see, how do I shut this thing off? Hello? Can you see me? Okay. Bye-bye.